Everything.
Oh, sorry. It's 5:30. If I could call the meeting to order, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and then the land acknowledgement statement. Please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Salamanca City Central School District acknowledges the homeland of the Anandawakta, the people of the Great Hill, the Seneca people, on whose ancestral and modern day land Salamanca School District now stands and whose water we enjoy. We stand with all Indigenous peoples in their resolve to remain connected to their land. While we cannot undo what has been done, it is the goal of the Salamanca City Central School District to recognize the history and make improvements that will benefit the next 7 generations of Indigenous students. Thank you.
And now we're going to administer the oath of office to Bradley and Early and Lisa A. Ray, our newly elected members. I could. Have you raise your right hand and repeat from here all the way to here, please.
I, Bradley M. Early, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the Board of Education member from July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2029, according to the best.
Thank you. If you would sign it. Congratulations.
Oh, wait, we got a section for that.
And we will administer it to newly elected, re-elected Teresa A. Ray. If I could have you read the I to ability, please. Raise your right hand.
I, Teresa A. Ray, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of Board of Education member from July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2029, according to the best of my ability.
Thank you. If you would sign it. Congratulations.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
I'll now declare nominations open for election of President of the Board of Education.
I'll nominate Teresa A. Ray.
I second that nomination.
Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? With that being said, we declare that Teresa A. Ray be nominated for President of the Board of Education. Just bear with me because I have things to fill in here. So we'll take a vote on President of the Board of Education. If I could have a motion and second to resolve that Teresa A. Ray be voted on for President of the Board of Education, and we'll take a roll call vote after the nomination.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Brad Early. Seconded by Carrie John. Teresa A. Ray. He voted on for President of the Board of Education. We'll take the roll call vote. Colton?
Aye.
Early?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Bassini?
Aye.
Ray?
Aye.
Ryler?
Aye.
And Ryder?
Aye.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'll now declare nominations open for election of Vice President of the Board of Education.
I
nominate Carrie Dunn.
I'll second it.
We have a nomination of Carrie John by Dale Colton, seconded by Teresa Ray. Are there any other nominations for Vice President of the Board of Education? Are there any other nominations for Vice President of the Board of Education? Are there any other nominations for Vice President of the Board of Education? That being said, I now declare nominations closed. We'll take a vote for Vice President of the Board of Education. And we'll do a roll call vote. Be it resolved that Carrie John be voted on for Vice President of the Board of Education, and we'll do a roll call vote.
Do we need a motion?
Yeah.
I'll make the motion.
A second.
Colton.
Aye.
Hurley.
Aye.
John.
Aye.
Cassini. Aye. Ray.
Aye.
Ryler.
Aye.
And Ryder.
Aye.
Congratulations, Carrie. Both for the president. Not supposed to. All right, Teresa, please raise your right hand again and repeat from high to ability, please.
I, Teresa A. Ray, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of Board of Education President according to the best of my ability.
Carrie. Have you raised your right hand and repeat from high to ability, please.
Okay. I, Carrie John, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of Board of Education Vice President according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Okay.
And we'll administer the oath of office to the superintendent and assistant superintendent. Raise your right hand, repeat from my ability, please.
I, Mark D. Beeler, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of Superintendent of Schools according to the best of my ability.
Thank you. Please sign. And yeah, we're doing assistant superintendent. If you could raise your right hand and repeat from my ability, please.
I, Katrina Patrol, will support the Constitution, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of Assistant Superintendent for Academic Services to the best of my ability.
And please sign. You. Catch Karen next time. We're in her office. And at this time, the Board of Education President Teresa Ray assumes leadership of the meeting. And it's 5:38. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Janet.
You're welcome.
All right, we need a motion to approve the agenda. Motion by Dale.
Second.
Second by Carrie. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item 7 is our consideration of regulator resolutions. So we have official designations, authorization, readoption of policies, district officer appointments, other appointments, required appointments, McKinney Bento, and required appointment for neglected delinquent transition liaison effective July 1st, 2024 and June 30th of 2025. So we need a motion to approve all of the consideration of regular resolutions.
Motion.
Motion by Brad,
Second.
second by Brad. Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstained? Motion carried. Item 8, communications. Do we have anyone?
We do not for public communications.
Item 6, Aaron, how are you?
Nice to be back.
Good to have you.
Of course, I was off for a while with the new baby and they're just perfectly healthy and awesome and mom is healthy and awesome and doing great. So
Congratulations.
able to come back and ready to be super excited to start doing all this fun APR stuff, which is the annual performance report, of course, of all last year and all the real fun documentation stuff, which comes along at the same time as doing NIA booking as well. So another kind of exciting thing is with the National Indigenous Education Association this year is in Palm Springs, California. We picked, actually had a pretty extensive nominations and way we picked the representatives this year to go for us. It's on education sovereignty is the theme this year. So we actually went through the NAC team, we broke it down with IPC, all Native Services had an email chain and votes on recommendations and nominations of who we thought maybe would be the most appropriate to go this year. So after that, that's actually on the schedule for just to be approved. We have 5 of the highest, most representatives we thought for this year. One being Rachel Wolf, of course, main reason of the recipient of our award last year, the Denver Cultural Freedom Award. Shayla Redeye, so they're going to be going kind of as our experts, our expert travelers to NIA, kind of being able to take some of the newbies, I guess you could say. So some of our newbies that were nominated and voted in to go were Carolyn Peterson, which is the Native American High School counselor. Bridget Phillips Moore, she's was actually nominated by NAC, and there was this bunch of paragraphs and reasons why, and a lot of the Native initiatives and cultural different things she's doing over at Seneca School. We thought she'd be an awesome representative this year to send her. And then Brooke Canally as well. She's taking over Seneca history class in the high school for Rachel. Rachel being that she's going into her next position. But unfortunately, Brooke got some news from the doctor just like Friday after she's not going to be able to go, unfortunately. So we did have a replacement in mind. We had Breezy Krause as the 6th or as a replacement just in case, being that we were kind of aware of the situation. But that ended up happening, and then Breezy, of course, we got all of her paperwork in right away, signed, and I think that was into Janelle as of yesterday and today. So that shouldn't be any hiccup at all there. And I think it's an awesome 5 representatives to send this year, and kind of a comeback to the big win award from last year. So really excited about that. I'm back, so you have to hear from me every couple weeks now.
Awesome.
It's good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Very impressive.
We'll move on to central office message. Dr. Francola.
Good evening, everyone. Just wanted to let everyone know that summer school started on Monday. We're calling it Summer Splash. We just want to have a little fun spin on it for everybody. I guess there's been some marble throwing over Prospect to start it off, and the principal day was pretty good. I heard the first day, got kids to want to come. The whole preparation of materials for summer school has been quite productive, and we've only been through, a couple days, so we don't have too much to report except it's smooth so far.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. All right, we'll move on to the board message. Kristen, you want to start us off?
Yeah, well, I just had a question about the summer school starting Monday. I seen somewhere maybe on the website or something that there'll be lunch provided to the community as well as the summer school students, right? Okay, so I just wanted to encourage, obviously, all the community members, in addition to those coming to Summer Splash, as you're calling our summer school, to stop on down and take advantage of those resources. I see it even has a menu too, so that's really impressive, and I commend everyone and their teams for putting that together. But no, on that note, I just want to congratulate, Teresa and Brad on their re-elections and Teresa on your appointment to president and, yeah, graduation last week was a huge success. I had a great time there. I was beaming with pride. I got to hand out a couple of diplomas. Thank you for allowing me to do that as well. And, yeah, it was just a special week and a half here. It's been a very special year for me. I'm very proud to be on this board. It's been a huge honor of mine. So, yeah, I just want to thank everyone for your support and, you know, everyone for showing up tonight. Chad, thank you for the camps you got going on down there today. It was nice to see, get my kid down there and, you know, nice to see our departments out there with the community during the summers and getting everyone involved. And you've always done a great job, you and your whole department. So just wanted to thank you there, man. But yeah, that's really it. I just want to touch on those couple of things. So thank you.
Awesome, thank you. Tracy?
Yes, congratulations on your reelection as president and to Carrie as reelection as vice president.
Thank you.
Couldn't imagine it any other way, for as long as I've been here. Yeah, thank you to everybody who's starting off on the summer programming, summer school starting, summer sports, you know, the free lunches, all good stuff. So thank you for everybody involved in that. And that's it.
Ed?
Well, yeah, just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight at the first time in the summer. It's the weather's nice and it'll eventually snow, but thanks for coming out. Congratulations to you two for your two appointments again. Just wanted to say the same thing too, graduation. I don't think we could have picked better weather for it. It was just a beautiful night. Great to see the crowd that came out to support the kids, parents, family, friends. That was just a nice thing to see. And then shortly thereafter, I forgot about summer school and left the house late a couple days ago and laughed at I'm getting stuck behind the school bus. Well, that school just ended. But no, just want to thank everybody for coming out and get some work done through the summer and beginning of the new year coming up.
Brad?
I just want to say how thankful I am for the opportunity to serve another term. I heard that the pay goes up 50% on it. Doubles. Congratulations to Teresa.
Thank you.
Dale?
Yeah, likewise, I want to say congrats to everybody that was elected to the new positions, Brad and Teresa and Carrie. And I spent the day with a Christian yesterday playing golf. Played in the Superintendent's National Honor Society tournament over at in Bartlett Club.
Did you win?
And, no.
Yeah, we did. Don't.
Well, in our eyes.
Yeah, as I said, at least we
right?
thought we did.
But it was fun.
Sure was.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see so many people here tonight, on a nice summer day, but it's one of the cooler places probably to be.
Yeah.
So, staff and the faculty, please take advantage of all the, PD opportunities over the summer. Yeah, it goes by fast. So, that's all I have.
All right, thanks, Dale. Mr. John?
Well, I want to congratulate Brad and Teresa for getting reelected to the board for another 5 years. And you're right, the pay goes up double. And then I want to thank all my colleagues for having the confidence in supporting my election as vice president of the board again for another year. We'll have to see about Dale stepping in next year.
Yeah.
But no, thank you guys. Appreciate that. Other than that, I just hope that summer school is starting off on the right track. I hope our kiddos are getting some services that they want and need, and if everything goes well. I know planning is probably already starting for next school year. It'll be here before we know it. Summer will be over and it'll be ready to go again. So I'm always excited about school. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's it.
I would like to thank the community again for electing me and Brad and having faith in us for another 5 years. And so I would like to congratulate Brad and I'd also like to thank the board members for having the faith in me to be the president again. We like to talk a lot, so evidently some people like my deep voice. But thank you and congratulations to Carrie. just to reiterate what everybody said, is, there is a lot going on. We do offer a lot of lunches, a lot of summer programming for the kids. So please make sure that if people are in need, if they have questions about any of the programs that they offer, please don't be afraid to reach out. And just as Dale and Mr. John said, don't be afraid to take advantage of the professional development. That's why it's there. We really want people to be the best they can, so we try to offer as much opportunities as we can. Again, if there's things that you see that we're doing that you think should be changed, let us know. We like to think that we are kind of outside the box thinkers. Just because other districts don't do it that way doesn't mean that we won't. We're always looking for new ideas, especially to help students learn and to benefit our community. So we love hearing great things when we're doing them right, but if we're doing something wrong and we need to change, we want to hear that too, even though we don't like hearing it as much, but still, you have to sometimes take the bad with the good. So I'll be quiet now. And again, thank you everybody for my election and for the faith you're showing in me. I really do appreciate it. Now I'll turn it over to Dr. Buell.
Well, we're 1 week into the 2024-2025 school year. So this is our first board meeting of the fiscal year. So for those of you in attendance, this isn't the normal formality that we have. We don't elect a new president every single meeting. So there's an awful lot that happens at this particular meeting. And one of the most important things that happens is our school board elects a new president and vice president. And I wanted to just extend my congratulations to both Mrs. Ray and Mr. John for their continued leadership roles. I look forward to working with you another year in those capacities. And as we've said, Salamanca really has a 12-month academic program. And I would say that we probably have one of the most, if not the most, extensive summer program of any school district in Western New York. And that includes not only academics and enrichment, but athletics as well. And an awful lot of credit goes to many of the people in here tonight, as well as a lot of people behind the scenes to make that happen. And I would also venture to say we're one of the only districts that actually provide transportation for our students to attend those summer programs. So our transportation department, food service, our teachers, our administrators really put on a terrific summer program that extends essentially the school year for any of our students who want to participate. One of the other things that we've talked about is professional development. I had a chance to stop over to the kindergarten meeting that was going on today. And I made the mistake of saying, how's summer going? And they just looked at me and said, what summer? Right? So they're back in school. And that really sort of reframed things for me, because a lot of times some educators have a lot of time off over the summer, and many people think that, June, July, and August are just vacation times. And things are a little bit different here in Salamanca. We provide an incredible amount, not only of services for our students, but also professional development for our staff members. And many of them take advantage of that. And I just want to express my gratitude for those people, not only who present, but also who avail themselves of the professional development, because this is the time and the opportunity to really get good at our craft, and your dedication to your profession doesn't go unnoticed. So thank you to all those who are providing, as well as all those who are participating. Thank you.
Thanks. One other thing I did want to say that I forgot was Lloyd, now that you've taken over the ship, we're trusting you to keep the steering and go along the path. So we're excited for you, and we can't wait to see what you bring to the table for your new leadership role. So congratulations for stepping on that.
No pressure there.
No pressure. Not trying to put any more gray hairs.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we are going to move on to the consent agenda. So I need a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion.
Oh, boy. Who was that? first?
Tracy.
Tracy and then Kristen. Motion by Tracy, second by Kristen. Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstained, motion carried. We have no old business. Under new business, we have our contract with Universal Primary Care. And that is effective July first, 2024 through June 30th of 2025. So we need a motion to approve the UPC contract.
Motion.
Motion by Dale,
Second.
second by Tracy. Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Next, we have our contracts with Cattaraugus County. So we have a contract for independent evaluation for preschool handicapped children for 3 years, starting July first, 2024 through June 30th of 2027. And we also have a contract for preschool special education related services and special education itinerant services contract for 3 years. Again, July first, 2024 through June 30th of 2027. So we need a motion to approve those two Cattaraugus County contracts.
Motion.
Motion by Christian,
Second.
second by Carrie. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item C is our Indian policies and procedures. So we need a motion to approve the Indian policies and procedures.
Motion.
Motion by Tad,
Second.
second by Brad. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item B is our tuition rates for 24-25. Grades K through 7 at 150, grades 8 through 12 at 300. So we need a motion to approve the tuition rates for 24-25.
In the next part of it, sorry.
This
Second,
one-
second resolution.
Together.
Oh, it is, okay. For the out of district student tuition for 24-25.
Just suspend it.
Yeah,
Just suspend it.
and then suspend it, okay,
So we have to approve the costs and then we
and you have to suspend it,
yes, then.
okay. So we need a motion to approve the tuition rate and the suspending of the tuition rates for 24-25. How about that?
Motion.
Motion by Tracy,
Second.
second by Dale. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item E is our income eligibility guidelines for 24-25. So we need a motion to approve the eligibility rates for breakfast and lunch.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Dale, second by Tad. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. You know, these are rates for the food and stuff, they're great, guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's not your old brown lettuce anymore.
No.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Item F, Cattaraugus County Youth Bureau, Children with Special Needs Program. So we need a motion to approve the Youth Bureau, Cattaraugus County Youth Bureau Children with Special Needs Program, authorizing electronic stack data transmission by Cattaraugus County to the stack special aid and medical units for 24-25. So we need a motion to approve that resolution.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Christian, second by Carrie. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carries. Item G, we have a revised surplus. We have 8 chairs, 4 30 by 48 tables and 4 30 by 72 tables. So we need a motion to approve the revised surplus.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Christian, second by Dale. All in favor?
I have a question.
Yep. Oh,
So where are those going to?
Second.
Any specific?
Yes, was it? Yeah. Tracy, was it the education? Oh, stands for that.
Yeah, for our
Yeah.
classroom.
Okay, so after we declared them surplus last time, the request came through to see how the education department could get those. So we just went through another revision of it, and instead of going to where they were going to go to auction, they're just gonna be donated to the Seneca Nation Education Department.
Nice.
all right. Then we have a motion by Christian, second by Dale. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item H is more items to be declared surplus. It's one of them, so I'm not gonna read them, but so we need a motion to approve items 1 through 12 on the agenda.
Motion.
Motion by Dale,
Second.
second by Brad. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item I is a budget transfer, to allocate funding where needed, so we need a motion to approve the budget transfers that was attached.
Motion.
Motion by Tracy,
Second.
second by Tad. Are there any questions?
Yeah, don't we normally do this on the consent agenda?
I don't think so.
The budget transfer?
Usually we have a separate.
Oh, it has been? Okay. For some reason, I was just thinking we were doing this on the consent. That was it.
We got a motion by Tracy, second by Tad. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. We have an MOA with St. Bonaventure University for the purpose of providing field placements for school education students. From St. Bonaventure from August 1st, 2024 through August 31st of 2027. So we need a motion to approve the MOA with St. Bonaventure. Motion by Carrie, second by Dale. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carried. Next, we have a contract approval for the American School Council Association. And that is in the amount of $30,186 for 6 certified trainers. The dates, the program will be effective June 26th of 24. And so we need a motion to approve that contract.
Motion.
Motion by Christian,
Second.
second by Dave. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item L, change orders. We have a credit from AW Barrel. So we need a motion to approve the change order.
Motion.
Motion by Carrie,
Second.
second by Brad. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item M, we have some new positions we're creating, effective July 1st, 2024 through June 30th of 2025, a lifeguard, staff program advisor, and a staff program liaison. So we need a motion to approve the creation of those positions.
Motion.
Motion by Tracy,
Second.
second by Carrie. Are there any questions?
Yeah, Mark, can you give us a rundown on the STEP program?
Sure. So STEP is the Science and Technology Entry Program that has been in Salamanca High School for decades. It currently runs through a grant that we receive from Fredonia. The goal of it is to provide opportunities for students who either come from, we'll just call it a marginalized background, and promote what we currently call STEM or STEAM activities, but with really sort of roots in science and technology. So the advisor and the liaison are the two adult supervisors. The liaison will do just that, liaise between Salamanca School District and Fredonia, and is primarily responsible for most of the paperwork. And the advisor is the individual who would sort of advise this group of students and provide not only opportunities in the school, but field trips outside of school to expose our students to not just activities in science and technology, but career pathways as well.
Okay. That was one of the things I was wondering was about field trips. So this program doesn't necessarily have a budget, or does it have a budget to?
They have a very specific budget from Fredonia.
Okay,
Correct.
okay. So they will take college field trips, things like that.
A lot of the yes, they will actually.
Mhm.
I wasn't really sure about college, but yes, college field trips as well as experiential field trips. Okay.
I just want a clarification. I mean,
Sure.
they had a STEP program when I was in school, and we toured a lot of different colleges, and it was really great eye opener.
Right.
So I just wanted to see if it's still the same thing.
Absolutely. In fact, last year and the year before, it was well subscribed, and I think they, you know what? I think maybe we'll have, once we get the advisor set, maybe in October, November, we'll have them come and present to the board.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
All right, then we have a motion by Tracy, second by Carrie. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item N is our confidential staff employee working conditions contract. And that is from July 1st, 2024 to June 30th of 2027 for Scott Collins, Janelle Owen, Angela Santiago, Ann Smith, and Sarah Wiltsey. And then we also have an amendment to the employee working condition for the stipend of the tax collector for Karen Crandall. So we need a motion to approve the revised contracts and the tax collector stipend.
Motion.
Motion by Dale,
Second.
second by Carrie. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item O is our resolution dated July 9th for the Board of Education, on the Salamanca City Central School District, Cattaraugus County, New York, adopting the post-issuance compliance procedures. So we need a motion to approve the post-issuance compliance procedures.
Motion.
Motion by Tracy.
Second.
Second by Dale. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item P is a lease extension for LRO Development Company. And that is for 79 River Street, effective July 9th. So we need a motion to approve that lease extension.
Motion.
Motion by Kristen,
Second.
second by Brad. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item 12 is our personnel consent agenda. We have items A. The summer, item B is our summer program teachers, item 3 is our per diem for personnel. Item 4 is our summer school teacher and summer teacher assistant. Item E, action 5 is our superintendent approval of our school drivers, bus drivers. Item F is our personnel consent agenda approval number 1. So we need a motion to approve the consent personnel agenda number 1.
Motion.
Motion by Dale,
Second.
second by Ted. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Same, motion carried. Then G. Okay, item G, personal extended day enrichment program instructors, community education instructors, and FBA extra duty assignment and rate. So we need a motion to approve all of the substitutes and the rates and the assignments, extra duty assignments.
Motion.
Motion by Carrie,
Second.
second by Kristen. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item H is introduction of Emily.
All right.
How about that?
Let's see. Mrs. Oaks, I don't believe we have anyone. Nope. Mrs. Beaver.
Mars, so. We recommend her for tenure as a librarian in Seneca. She consistently shows excellence in all of the professional duties. She has improved our library offerings tenfold since she's been here. She brought the book vending machine to our school. She's often holding reading challenges, engagement opportunities, enrichment. She just has a ton of high energy, always has a positive approach to our students. She's always up for a challenge. She holds a really strong vision for the future of our library, and she's really committed to professional development and helping our students do the best they can be. And we are so happy to have her.
Yeah, speech.
Just wanted to say thank you for taking a chance on me 5 years ago. Coming from a police background, this was not what I expected, but I'm very excited to be here and I can't wait to see what we're gonna do next.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, I gotta say something, because it's people like Mara that really sort of tie all the pieces together with the community, the school, our students, you know, her background and her current role with our Salamanca Police Department meshes so well with her role in the district. And when you have people who are just generally good people who want to do what's best for kids and they come at it from two potentially entirely different sides, right? And it provides not only the district an opportunity to look at things from another side, but I think it also helps law enforcement look at what they deal with from a different side. And it's those partnerships that really make Salamanca a very special community and our district a special place to work. So thank you for that.
Congratulations.
All right, Mr. Long.
Yes, sir. So I have three appointments tonight and I'd like to introduce Mr. Cruz. Edelmiro goes by Ed. Comes to us with a bilingual background and previous administrative experience. Has shown enthusiasm to be part of the Warrior family and excitement to get started. From the interview panel, there was a unanimous response that they all felt he was a great fit and would be an asset to us here. So we're happy to have him be part of the Warrior family. Welcome.
Now, do you have a speech?
I just want to say I am extremely grateful for the opportunity to serve here. I just had a sense, feeling of family from the get-go. Mr. Long has welcomed me. We spent some time together. And I look forward to learning and growing, meeting all of you and working with all of you and helping him with the rudder of the ship.
That's what we want to hear.
Don't want to slaughter the last name.
I'm sorry.
Mozarski, thank you, Christy Mozarski. I had Christy, but so thank you so much. Comes to us with a deep background in special education, specializing in working with autistic students. The common comment I heard from speaking with many was resoundingly hire her. She's amazing. So we want to welcome her to the Warrior family and are excited to work with her. Welcome.
Speech?
I am very grateful to be coming here and bringing my expertise. I love working with students. I love working with students on the spectrum. And I love showing everybody what they can do. So I'm happy to be able to do that. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I got one more.
All right.
Miss Jenna Hendricks will be teaching 8th grade science for us next year. She has a deep knowledge and the ability to connect science to the real world from her time in industry. Her love of science and teaching was a shining point in her interview, and we're enthusiastic to have her working with our students. So welcome to the Warrior family.
I'm from Little Valley originally, so just always come back home, right? And I'm so excited to be closer to home and thank you for welcoming me here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I believe we have everybody.
Well, welcome everyone. We're excited that you're part of the Warrior family now. Okay, next we have our board and commission reports. We have our Board of Education standing committees, so please look at those, because we do need to figure out if there's going to be any changes. If we want to stay on the same committees, Shannon will she'll be bugging us, right, Shannon?
Yes, sir. We can put on the next meeting usually.
Yeah, okay, so please look, see if there's anything else you want to pick up or drop off of, let us all know. We have an assignment chain. A couple of assignment chains on there, transfers, letter from attorney and upcoming event. Our next, let's see, next Board of Education meeting will be July 23rd. I will ask Mr. John if he can handle that meeting since I will be at Black Lake, hopefully tanning somewhere. Reading a book, maybe.
We'll figure something.
Yes, we'll figure something out. So I will not be at that meeting.
All right.
And there's limited reception, so you can try to call me, but I probably won't answer. Next.
Ray says that the reception's perfectly fine. Maybe it's just your
Don't
phone.
We do get Wi-Fi, I will say that. You can text me.
In the basement.
Yeah, we can text it.
There we go.
There we go.
We solved it.
Yes. We do need an executive session for the purpose of litigation update.
Okay, well, before we move on, we have this quite often, I should say. Mark, can you just give us a rundown on the transfers? That's something that you just gloss over every single time.
So we have two different categories that you see in front of you. One, or two of them are assignment changes. So Mr. Rothrock is switching from a biology teacher to an earth science teacher. And that's a voluntary assignment change that he elected to do. An assignment change is basically a different role within the same building. So we see the same thing is true with Pat Morganti, who is shifting from 5th grade to 4th grade. That's an assignment change. A transfer occurs when we go from one building to another building. So let's see, Andrew Cornell is moving from Prospect to the high school. So he's still going to be a music teacher, but because it's from one building to another building, it's considered a transfer. And both of these are voluntary. There are mechanisms for involuntary transfers, but we don't really do that. We like to just make sure everybody wants to be where they want to be. So we find that works out better, not just for the teacher, but also for the students. And then we also have a voluntary transfer for Cammie, who was at Prospect in a special ed position and is now moving to the high school. So both special education positions, but it's basically a willful transfer or request to move into another role within the district.
Okay, so I just ask the questions here.
Yeah.
So Mr. Rothrock, he's going from biology to earth science. Is that the same? Would that be considered like the same tenure track? Is
Yeah.
it different?
So sciences are a little bit different. And typically the tenure area reflects the certification area. So within the science area, physics, chemistry, earth science, biology are all separate certification areas. So they're separate tenure areas as well. So he would reinitiate his tenure in the new position that he's in.
Okay.
Let me understand that.
Oh, yeah.
So if that's the case, would this have to come back on the agenda for formal approval? Because if he's starting over with a new tenure track.
I don't believe so. I can follow, basically his tenure would reset for this new position. Right. Okay. But it's willfully being done, so I'll confirm that and make sure we're correct, but that's a very good question. Okay.
All right, so again, so why is this happening with biology or science? Do we have another biology teacher coming in? Or are we dropping the class? What's going on?
Right, so we have
Particularly with our science, what's the need?
Yep, so we had Dr. Hayes retire, his position opened up for internal transfers or assignment change. Mr. Rothrock indicated that he would like to teach earth science, so he shifted into that. We currently have a biology position, which is the position he vacated, open, and are accepting applications.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about Mr. Morganti then.
Yep.
So he's dropping from 5th to 4th. So we have an opening in 4th grade?
Oh, let's see. Mrs. Bieber, can you give the specifics there?
Purchase, that's
Yes.
a position in another district, so we have an opening in 4th grade or also state department like that.
Okay.
So now we have an open.
Okay. And that doesn't change it, with that one, it doesn't change anything with tenure track or
No.
anything. It's all the elementary.
Yep.
Okay. So let's talk about Mr. Cornell. So going from Prospect to the high school. Was there a need at the high school?
Right, so we had Mr. Warren. He separated from us June 30th, and once again, following that internal process, Mr. Cornell expressed an interest in coming to the high school, and we currently have a music position open at Prospect, correct? Right, where we're at with that, but that's now open.
Okay. All right. Does that do anything for his tenure track?
No, because music is music.
Okay, regardless, it's K through 12.
Correct.
Okay. All right, the final one, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, so.
Oh, Tammy. Yep, same circumstance. We had a retirement at the high school with Steph Peggard. And we had the internal posting. She expressed an interest to come to the high school Prospect. And we are currently, are we still looking for a teacher for Prospect? That's right. So her class actually is a district class, which is moving to Seneca. So she essentially, this is how this all gets complicated. She was assigned to Prospect. She would have been moving to Seneca, but she accepted the position at the high school. So her position is actually going to Seneca. So that's open.
Okay. Now, how long has she been with us?
This since December? April? Oh,
Oh,
just since April.
okay. So does that do anything with her tenure?
No,
No, it doesn't matter if it's elementary or high school.
right. It's a special ed. Yeah, so that'll parallel the certification area.
That's just the old cert.
Well,
Yep.
but now it is broken up.
Well, no, the new cert is now the old cert. Yeah,
Oh. Okay,
so,
all right.
and then it's going to go
Old
back
new again.
to, yes, the new one will then be the new old one. But yeah,
Okay.
so special ed you have to keep track of on a very regular basis. Right.
Well, and that's just, the reason why I ask is like, this happens often, and like I said, we gloss right over this, so we don't ever talk about the need or what's going on with this.
Right.
So I just wanted a little bit more clarification. And then again, if any of them have to change tenure track, I didn't know if that needs formal approval or not.
Yep, I will get clarification on that.
Okay.
Good point.
Any other questions? We do need a motion to move into executive session for the purpose of litigation update. So we need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Kaylee,
Second.
second by Dale. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried.
No.
Okay. There will be no action, so thank everybody for coming and appreciate it.